Hermanos, today we are looking at a song by Jose Alfredo Jimenez. Jose Alfredo Jimenez, the great. And this song is titled Deja que salga la luna.
Deja que salga la luna, deja que se meta el sol, deja que caiga la noche, pa' que empiece nuestro amor.
Doesn't the beginning sound like this charro on the horse, really proud, upright, and then it just like slows down, he gets off the horse and then starts spewing his love towards that girl?
Oh, yeah. So he gets off his horse, like you said. He starts spewing his love, and it starts with Deja que salga la luna. He's sort of saying to his loved one, allow the moon to come out. Deja que se meta el sol. Allow or let the sun go down.
Or set.
Deja que caiga la noche. Let the night fall. Pa' que empiece nuestro amor, so that our love can begin. What are you getting from this story?
I'm just one question, like, why wait? Is there something forbidden? Or is there's something special about the night? You don't want people to see you? I don't know.
How would we translate this deja que salga? Because it's not like allow. She's not allowing the night to come out. What is really being said here is like wait till the moon comes up and wait till the sun goes down. Wait till the night falls so that our love can begin.
That's kind of like the issue with Spanish and English. Like there's certain things you say, and if you do the literal translation, it doesn't sound that great. But there's something about Spanish when you're surrendering yourself to the language and like saying like allow the sun to come up, like just let it do its thing, and as it does its thing, you'll see what's gonna happen, you know?
Yeah, okay.
I'm sure I'm wrong.
No, I think you're onto something. Mainly because we discussed before that there's a difference between translating something and interpreting it, right? And if we translate, well, deja means like allow it or let it be, right? Let, as in give permission, as in allow it to do its thing, like you said, and it's perfect. So allow the moon to do what it does, which is to come out, or at least how we perceive it. Allow the sun to come down or hide itself, que se meta, that it goes in.
Que se meta pa dentro.
Deja que caiga la noche, para que empiece nuestro amor. As if their love has a starting point and it starts as soon as the moon appears or comes out.
Deja que las estrellitas me llenen de inspiración para decirte cositas muy bonitas, corazón.
Bro, what the music is doing is fantastic, dude. It's so beautiful. When he says para decirte cositas muy bonitas, you hear a violin falling like like if the stars are coming down to him, right?
Like they're sprinkling.
Yeah. Deja que las estrellitas, let the little stars me llenen de inspiración, let them fill me up with inspiration para decirte cositas, to tell you little things, muy bonitas, beautiful little things. Corazón. And corazón here is like a term of endearment, right? It means heart, literally translated, but we're saying it like you're my heart.
Crazy that this macho charro is saying cositas and estrellitas.
Yeah.
You know, that's what's the term? Diminutive.
Just making everything tiny, right?
Yeah, and that's unmacho like, right? Like what we know about our culture for that era, it's like, wow, okay.
We usually do it with children. ¿Quieres tu lechita? ¿Dónde están tus chanclitas? Where are your little sandals, you know?
I also like to point out when he says para decirte cositas muy bonitas, when he says muy, he has this intonation of like he's imagining him being there with her, saying those things at that moment. So you can hear that smile as he's singing, and his tone is actually a little bit different just for that one word, muy. I don't know if you pay attention, you can hear it actually.
All right, let's hear it.
Me llenen de inspiración para decirte cositas muy bonitas, corazón.
Yeah, muy bonitas. Like he's smiling when he's saying that. Nice catch. I'll play this last verse one more time so you can hear when the violin in the background is just so impressive.
Yeah,
dude, I love that the violin here or all the other instruments in the background, they're like supporting actors in this beautiful little story.
Deja que las estrellitas me llenen de inspiración para decirte cositas muy bonitas, corazón.
Beautiful.
Yo sé que no hay en el mundo amor como el que me das. Y sé que noche con noche va creciendo más y más.
Okay, before we get to the good part there, let's look at those last lyrics. Yo sé que no hay en el mundo. I know that there's not in this world. Amor como el que me das. Love like the one that you give me. Y sé que noche con noche. And I know that night by night va creciendo más y más. It keeps growing more and more. What are you getting from this?
So a couple things. His voice, it almost sounds as if he's telling himself, se está reclamando, like, I know that there is no other love like yours. Like, I know. And you hear it in his voice, yo sé. Mexican culture has that thing. Almost like he's beating himself up, saying, like, I have something real good here. Like, don't screw it up. That's what I, like, really feel.
You got a really sensitive ear there because his voice does change. He is like claiming this truth that he knows that there's no love like that. And the music supports it because it even changes from that classic, like, guapango to the da 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 da. You know, almost like he goes on a tiny little journey in his mind that says, yeah, there's no love like yours in this world.
Y sé que noche con noche va creciendo más y más.
I've listened to the song many times before, and I just realized that the falsete is not him. It's someone else.
Yeah, it's not. He takes the second voice.
Do we know who that person is?
No, I don't. Probably just another member of the mariachi that he's playing with. I feel like that falsete shines because all the other instruments quiet down and it just leaves room for this guitar and the guitarrón to do its thing. And with maybe, I think I heard a little bit of a violin just decorating slightly, but everything just comes down. Music. In the beginning, there is that harp. But in just this little section, everything kind of quiets down to let this verse shine.
Cuando estoy entre tus brazos, siempre me pregunto yo, ¿cuánto me debía el destino que contigo me pagó?
It's so beautiful to hear that harp, like, and then as soon as you get two verses of that, it sounds like a French horn that comes in. I don't think it's a trombone, like high up note, but yeah, it's like a beautiful little French horn. These lyrics, cuando estoy entre tus brazos, when I'm in your arms, siempre me pregunto yo, I always ask myself, ¿cuánto me debía el destino? How much did destiny owe me? As if there's some kind of debt there. Que contigo me pagó, that it paid me with you. What do you get from this?
Well, that's probably my favorite part, the destiny part, because in our culture, we always have that thing where if something goes bad, we must have done something bad in our previous life or something like that. In our past life, yeah. So him feeling now that destiny is rewarding him, how amazing is that person to him? Almost as if he doesn't deserve it, but he's like, whoa, like,
right,
this is big, you know?
And the beauty of him questioning that when he's in her arms, right?
Almost like you got to pinch yourself, and instead of pinching yourself, you're there being held by her bosom.
Destiny owed me so much, and this is my payment.
You get a girl. You get a girl.
Por eso es que ya mi vida toda te la entrego a ti. Tú que me diste en un beso lo que nunca te pedí.
Beautiful. These lyrics. Por eso es que ya mi vida, that is why my life. Toda te la entrego a ti. I give it all to you. Tú que me diste en un beso, you who gave me in one kiss, lo que nunca te pedí, what I never even asked you for, or what I never asked you for. What do you get out of this?
So the reward just keeps on getting better. He's not even asking for anything else, and she's giving it to him in a kiss.
And in exchange, he's saying, my life is yours.
Yeah.
All of it is yours.
Yo sé que no hay en el mundo amor como el que me das. Y sé que noche con noche va creciendo más y más. Y sé que noche con noche va creciendo más y más. Deja que salga la luna.
Ole.
Nice. Doesn't it sound like he's like riding the horse into the sunset after that?
Yeah.
And it kind of goes because he's waiting for the moon, so he's like on his way.
Yeah. In that last verse that he sang it with a little bit more passion. And then that final lyric, he was almost crying, no? Deja que salga.
Yeah.
He's like losing patience for the moon to just come out so that his favorite moment of all can commence.
And almost like some sort of confidence in between all that. He's not desperate, but he can't wait for it. And he just knows that once that happens, he's going to get what he wants. He's going to be with her. Yeah.
I think this is a perfect song for a serenata. It shows again that like outsider going to his beloved's house and saying, I can't wait for that moment where you're holding me and I'm questioning what I did to deserve such a blessing.
Yeah. Imagine after that song, he busts out with Así Fue.
No, hombre.
Soy honesto, pero no sé qué decirle a ella. No sé.
Pero es que you better hurry up porque ya que salga el sol, me voy a ir con la otra.
Pero cuando se meta la luna, I'm with you, homegirl. Don't trip.
Well, there you have it. This has been Deja que salga la luna by Jose Alfredo Jimenez. So now you know. Next time you see a mariachi and you want your girl to be like, you want your girl to melt like M&Ms.
Wait, no, like M&Ms?
Oh, yeah.
They melt in your mouth, bro.